Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chris at Mayhem Reacts coming back at you with another trailer reaction. This time it's called In a Violent Nature, Buckle Up. Apparently there's multiple versions of this trailer out there, or different trailers, I guess, for this film, multiple trailers for this film. This one's called Buckle Up. So I haven't seen any of them. I have no idea what this film's about, what the trailer's gonna be like or anything like that. I have no frame of reference whatsoever at all, other than it obviously looks like a horror thriller or something like that. So we'll check it out together. Maybe you guys have seen it. If you have, awesome. If not, watch it with me for the first time. This will be it. So let's give it a go and see what we think. Okay, Shutter. It's a cool look.
I'm not going to ask you again. You stay out of that park. But one of these days, you're going to find something that's going to walk right through your traps. Trust me, you don't want to find that animal.
Okay, so 4-3 aspect. Was it 4-3 at the end there? Yeah, it was 4-3 all the way through. Cool. So old school 4-3 aspect, meaning that it's the kind of like what I'm in, the 4-3, kind of like a square versus that box that's more of a 16:9. Your standard. And I say standard. 2.35, 2.39 to 1 ratio is kind of the theatrical standard. For 4-3 is, I'm getting too technical. I'm a filmmaker. I tend to do that. It's our jargon. I'm sorry, but most of you guys know what I'm talking about when I say 4-3 or square picture versus 16:9. We'll just leave it at that. So the 4-3 aspect is pretty cool so far. Don't know if it's going to stay that way, obviously. But it's a cool choice. Cool choice. And it kind of has an aged feel to me. I don't know if this is like a period piece of sorts, like maybe set back in the 70s or something like that. So far I got like a I don't know what kind of vibe that is. Almost like a Jason vibe. Kind of out in the woods, traps. I don't know. Check it out. There's a mask.
You guys never heard of the White Pine Slaughter?
Oh, I was talking over you.
The White Pine Slaughter.
Just tell us the story.
I was talking over you. Come on, buddy. Let's go back. The White Pine Slaughter.
You guys never heard of the White Pine Slaughter?
The what?
The White Pine Slaughter.
Just tell us the story.
You guys really want to hear it?
It almost looks like a video game. You know, like a first person video game, but you know, you got the view that's not first person. You're kind of behind them, playing them or something. I don't know. Just the way that it's following, like tracking perfectly with them. It just kind of feels like a video game or something.
Yeah.
Come on. All right, buckle up.
Something's not right, man. Get it through your head. You don't know what you just did. It's the only thing holding his soul at rest.
Well, give it back.
You can't. He's awake now.
Definitely Jason vibes for sure. Now I'm 100% getting Jason vibes. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but that's definitely what's being put out there to me. He's got a mask. He's awake now. He almost has the same kind of attire in so many ways as Jason. This could be like a little rip-off or something. Let's keep going, I guess.
What are you waiting for? We're right here.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that. There were several things that I dug about it, right? Like, again, choosing to do the 4-3 aspect. As a filmmaker, everything you do contributes to telling the story. The lighting that you use, the camera that you use, the lenses that you use, the color grade that you use, obviously the set design and wardrobe and all that stuff, like everything contributes to the overall look and picture and feel in the story, right? So does choosing your aspect ratio. Some people do 2.39 to 1, 2.35 to 1, 1.85 to 1, which I've done that one multiple times. It's not much. And then there's, you know, just regular 1920 by 1080, 16 by 9, the 4:3, you know, whatever you're choosing it ideally for a purpose. You're either setting it at a time like 4:3 often does, or you're just telling the story more vertical than horizontal. Zack Snyder did that with his Justice League. And if you go back and watch the original, I say original, whatever, the Justice League that they originally put out, you know, it's your 16 by 9, you know, your 2.35 or 2.39 to 1 probably. And then Zack Snyder's got his put out, and it was the 4:3. And the idea behind that was he was showing just as much vertical up and down stuff like flying and whatnot that he was landscape, you know, left and right, you know, horizontal stuff. And that made sense. He used the most of his sensor and the most of his screen for what he wanted to show, no more, no less. And a lot of the sensors, you guys, I don't know how familiar you are with it, a lot of the sensors on cameras are not this 16 by 9. A lot of them are the 4:3. So to get the 16 by 9, they actually have to crop in on the top and the bottom and cut off part of the picture. Not always the case on all cameras, but a lot of cinema cameras are that 4:3 or similar to 4:3 open gate kind of deal that's a little bit bigger. And then you're losing some of the picture. And I think he was trying to not lose any picture. So it looks smaller if you're used to the 16 by 9, but there's actually more information there. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's what he did, Zack Snyder. So this one, I'm thinking it was for aesthetics to kind of place it in a time, but I didn't get that from anything else necessarily, like the wardrobe or the people's looks or anything like that. But I definitely still got Jason Voorhees vibes. I don't know if I was supposed to, but I couldn't help it. And the mask, we did get one look at it very, very briefly. Let me see if I can find it and I'll pull it back up for you guys. I was not blown away by it. No, I'm probably not going to be able to find it. It's like right in here, I think.
We're right here!
There it is. When he's on the ground right here. Dang it, I keep missing. He's got like bug eyes. He's got some kind of can gritted eyes. So, I mean, obviously it's not a direct Jason mask looking thing, but I mean, look at him. He's got the, you know, the torn, tattered shirt. He's got the mask. He's like this big dude. I know we saw the shoes at the very beginning somewhere up here. You know, he's walking around like Jason.
But one of these days, you're going to find something that's going to walk right through your traps. Trust me, you don't want to find that animal.
But doesn't the motion of that look like a video game? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Anyways, guys, I don't know what to think about the trailer. I'm not super thrilled to go see it necessarily. And I hate the idea that anything that kind of looks like it's Jason Voorhees adjacent is going to be related or compared to Jason. You know, maybe that's what they're going for. Maybe they're going for something different, and it just happens to have some stuff similar. But that's all. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know. There's some other, like I said, I think there's some other trailers out there for it. I'll have to check those out and see if those are any good. And I don't know. Maybe I'll get a different idea of this picture. But right now, not really doing it for me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave it a note in the comments below. Are you interested in seeing it? Or are you not? Have you seen the trailers? Have you seen the other trailers? Do you have any idea about what's going on here other than a dude walking around looking like Jason Voorhees? Guys, I appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next one.